Hi, I'm Rob D'Amico.
I'm Michele Rahal.
And this is Race Daily. Were you embarrassed to be a NASCAR fan last week? The reason I bring that up is because the Talladega fans that were throwing beer cans out on the track. 14 guys arrested. That's not nearly enough. I saw hundreds of beer cans, bottles, toilet paper for that matter. Who wastes good toilet paper nowadays? I know I don't. But Grant Lynch, the track president, he arrested these guys and said, you know what, they're not allowed back at the track. I get that. Great job on that part, but it's not enough. These guys need to pay. Do a PSA. Put them in a chain gang out there cleaning parking lots. I don't care. Let them do something.
Let them work with Sheryl Crow.
There you go. One square. Come on. Michele, what are your thoughts on this?
You know what? I think that this is a problem that goes on around the world in any sport where you have a lot of fans, particularly in the soccer world. They call them hooligans in Europe. They're just bums. And you know what's going to happen? Folks, you're going to have to police yourselves. You're going to have to look at the person next to you, and if they throw a beer can, geez, you need to turn them in, because that beer can could hit a 6-year-old, and that's where you have to draw the line. And at some point, NASCAR is going to have to stop letting people bring coolers into the track.
Now, can I hit somebody for throwing a perfectly good beer away? Come on.
You got to drink it like Kimi Räikkönen. He doesn't want to drink that bottle of champagne. It's a waste of good alcohol.
All right, folks, tell us what you thought. You can log on to racedayonfox.com. Let's move on to DJ out at Michael Waltrip Racing. Could this happen? When is Dale Jarrett going to say, I've had enough, I'm embarrassed, I need to move on? He's doing a great job on television. You think it could happen?
I think he's doing a fantastic job on television, and actually, I think that's his future. But I also think he's tied in to Michael Waltrip Racing in a much more fundamental way than just being a driver. A lot of shakeups going on over there. UPS will not put up with him missing very many races. I think Napa's gone far beyond what any normal business should have gone before pulling the plug, or at least requiring Waltrip Racing to make some fundamental changes, and that means a lot more than allegedly firing Matt Borland, whom I believe quit.
All right, I know, Michele, you want to talk about open wheel. We're going to change gears here a little bit.
That's right. It's the Indy 500 that's upcoming this month in May. Folks, this race has denigrated to the point where I don't even want to watch it anymore. And it used to be one of the things that I found to be one of my favorite races. My cousin won it. My family's been involved in this sport. But it's so thin. The field is so thin this year. It just, until Champ Car and IRL come back together, this is just, it's a dead fish. It's going to die. It's going to keep going down. It's just going to get worse. And I can hardly bear to see the wonderful names, the Formula One guys that used to come over, the Jimmy Clarks of the world, Mario Andretti, all the people that used to participate, they're just not there anymore. It's an underfunded series, and I think it's a waste of a perfectly beautiful race.
And here's my thoughts on that. You're not going to see any changes until these guys drop their egos. And that's, I think, the biggest obstacle that they have putting these two series together. All right, let's change gears back to NASCAR. And let's talk about DEI and Robert Yates Racing and the rumors that are going on there. Does this hurt Dale Earnhardt Jr. and his contracts? Or are they just using this to get more money out of Chevy? What are your thoughts?
Two possibilities. One, DEI is actually trying to build themselves up to where they become a life after Dale Jr. Second part is that it is, in fact, a bargaining chip when they're going after the negotiation between Dale Jr. It lessens his value. At least that's how they would look at it. That they would have a powerhouse builder, engine builder, like Robert Yates coming in, and they would be going to Ford. Therefore, Dale Jr.'s bargaining power has been weakened. It could be a red herring, just simply designed to lessen the bargaining power, and there's nothing real there, and they're leading Yates on.
Well, I don't think they're leading Yates on. I would hate to see that, unless Yates is in on it, because he's trying to get more money out of Ford so he doesn't go to Chevy. Man, I'll tell you what.
That's a possibility I haven't thought of.
The silly season started already, and it seems to get earlier and earlier every year. All right, folks, you want to sound off, you can do so online at racedayonfox.com. I'm Rob D'Amico.
I'm Michele Rahal.
Thanks for watching.